to the Yatagan lava flows.
You with us so far, Tiara? The three of us traveled to the Yatagan lava flows in our timeline. All you gotta do is keep your mouth shut and follow me. You'll see for yourself if I really know what's gonna happen here.
You are brimming with confidence.
Of course, because it's a fact. What could I possibly gain by trying to trick a useless woman like you? Once you realize I'm telling the truth, you should apologize and become my slave for making me go through all this trouble.
Oh my! What a horrible thing to say! And yet, why does my heart flutter so?
No matter how many times we meet her, it's always gonna be like this.
Anyway, if you insist, I guess I can just stay back and observe. Work hard, you two.
She's so unpleasant.
We're all chumps.
I never expected Fame to be so powerful. I must admit, I am truly amazed.
I defeated these enemies once before. There's no way they'd pose a challenge now.
What do you think? Are you starting to believe us now?
True, you seem to know your way around this place, but that hardly proves anything. There are many ways to obtain information.
Damn, you really don't trust people.
Oh well, just keep watching. We're almost at the Fury. You'll see for yourself once we get there.
There's the Fury.
Alright, listen up. Let me explain to you what's about to happen.
Are you sure you remember, Fang?
Don't tease me, I obviously remember. First, I'm gonna pull out the Fury. When I do that, the lava's gonna be all roar and start overflowing into this place.
Ancient ruins like this often have lots of traps.
That's right. And then, what happens again?
Maybe you should get your story straight.
This rock over here is actually the control device. Once you activate it, the lava will stop flowing.
And after that, the boss will show up. If everything we just said happens, you'll have to believe us. Right, Tiara?
I believe that would be so. It is common for ancient ruins to contain traps, but you two seem far too ignorant to actually study such subjects. Therefore, unless you actually experienced it firsthand, you wouldn't possess such precise information.
Oh boy. Everything you just said is pissing me off. But I'm just gonna let it slide.
Alright, let's yank it out.
The lava is really flowing!
I'm going to activate the control device. Ha!
It stopped!
See? You really were telling the truth.
Yes, though I am curious what sort of trick you utilized to make this possible.
Jeez. You still don't believe us?
No time to argue. Looks like the boss just showed up.
I shall assist you as well.
You just shut up and watch. Let's go, Aaron.
Yeah!
Nothing to it.
Since we knew what was gonna happen, this was so much easier than the last time we were here.
Do you get it now, Tiara? You've traveled with us before. We're the only ones who were sent back to the past and with you. I also know some other things about you, so you have no choice but to accept it.
It seems that is the case.
Looks like she finally believes us.
How strange. There is no doubt that I am meeting you two for the first time. And yet you both know so much about me. I have never even heard of anyone using a fairy's power to travel through time.
I guess I'm just that amazing.
Remember that lava trap? You were the one who actually found the trap's control device in the sun. You also taught me that ancient ruins have lots of traps.
It is true that I know these things, and I would have no trouble locating a control device for that sort of lava trap.
We owe you our thanks, Tiara. We had to rely on you for a lot, you know? Even though your snide comments really pissed me off.
We know a lot about you, Tiara, including things we wish we didn't know. Just think of us as friends who've traveled together for a long time. You don't need to keep anything from us.
Well, actually, there are some things she could stand to hold back.
Let's just go back to the inn for now. I'm sure this is a lot for you to process.
Oh, it's rare to see you acting so considerate, Frank.
Idiot. so considerate that I give myself ulcers.
You don't look stressed at all. Huh? I must be imagining things.
Hey, have you calmed down a bit?
Yes, a little. Thanks to you.
Good. Erin nags me more than usual when she's not fighting with you. I'd prefer to just sit back and watch you two squawk at each other like a couple of hens.
So Aaron and I fight a lot, huh?
Yeah, you guys totally didn't get along. Hell, women in general just don't get along with each other.
That makes sense. I am often disliked by other women.
I can see that.
Fang, there is something I would like to ask you.
What?
How much do you know about me?
We've been through this. You want world peace, you act ladylike when you're really nasty, and you're terrifying when you snap.
Is that it?
What? You want me to give you more compliments?
No, I just... Did I ever tell you anything about my blood?
Your blood?
If you don't know what I'm talking about, that is fine. I was simply curious.
Well, like Aaron said, you were always really reliable. You knew a lot of stuff that I didn't know, so... How should I put this? You were very... responsible, I guess? If any other woman did the things you did, she would have pissed me off. But for some reason, you never made me that angry.
Were we... lovers?
What? Who dates someone like you?
Oh my, so we weren't? I am relieved.
Don't ask me questions like that out of the blue.
It seems your love for me was unrequited.
Aw, hell no.
What sort of things did I tell you and Aaron? You said we traveled together. So why did you two return to the past and leave me behind?
That's...
Was I not with you?
well, no, but...
So if I was there, why didn't I come with you? What happened in the future? Did something bad happen?
Don't ask me, how should I know? Plus, I shouldn't tell people from the past about the future. It's sort of a rule.
What kind of rule is that?
I don't know. Just seems like the right thing to do. If I casually tell you about the future, the world could end up in chaos.
You don't strike me as the kind of person who cares about doing the right thing.
Shut up. Anyway, there's nothing for me to tell you about.
So something did happen, but you can't talk about it.
I can't tell you. It wouldn't be right of me, no matter how stupid the future gets. Why are you looking at me like that?
No reason. Even if you don't tell me, I already know my future.
Oh yeah? What's your future?
Why, it's obvious. I will successfully revive a goddess, bring about world peace, marry a rich noble, and have lots of children.
I'm not from that far in the future. But what I can tell you is that you're gonna be happy. I can guarantee that much.
Aha! So I will have a happy future. I knew it.
Yeah, good for you. I need to get some sleep now. I'll definitely protect you this time. I promise.
Huh? Did you say something?
Go to sleep. I don't want to deal with your grouchy attitude just because you didn't want to go to bed.
You don't need to worry about that. I've never been grouchy in my life. Good night, Fang.
Good night. Erin, how do you think Tiara's handling all this? She seemed really confused when we were at the Yatagun lava flows.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, anyone would be confused by the story we told her. I still can't believe we got sent back to the past.
Yeah. But as soon as we ran into Tiara again, everything that happened afterward was exactly the same as in our time.
Tiara asked me about what happened in the future. She wanted to know why she wasn't sent back to the past like we were.
What did you tell her?
There's no way I could tell her that she died, so I just brushed it off. I don't know how long that's gonna work, though.
That's really all you can do. Tiara died because I couldn't protect her. I won't let that happen again. No one wants to find out they're going to die. That's why we don't need to tell her about the future.
You must care about Tiara a lot, huh?
This isn't just about her, though. I met Apollonius' little sister in our time. Her name was Emily.
Emily?
Yeah. She was journeying to avenge her brother's death. Someone that young should care more about having fun than vengeance. She put her life on hold just so she could get revenge. And I couldn't even tell her that I was the one who killed her brother. I didn't want Emily to hate me. I was scared.
It's not your fault. You had no choice. And you did his sister a kindness by not telling her that you killed her brother.
You're wrong. Even my enemies have families and friends they care about. But I chose to ignore that. I was too weak and scared to accept that they were people too, just like me.
Bang.
I've only ever seen my opponents as faceless enemies, nothing else. But I'm not going to do that anymore.
But sometimes you can't advance unless you defeat your enemies. What are you going to do about that?
It's simple. I just gotta convince them to join my side.
Are you serious?
It'll be easy with my charming charisma. Galdo's a perfect example. He practically fell in love with me after I beat him. First, I'll just show my enemies how strong I am. Then, I'll offer my hand to them instead of killing them outright. Maybe I'll say a cool one-liner like, "Use that life I've spared to fight by my side." If I stand there and look cool, I'm sure they'll wag their tails and gladly join me.
No, Galdo was just a special case, so...
It's the perfect solution! We'll have a greater chance of saving Tiara, and we'll have more people to help revive the goddess. So what do you think? Am I a genius or what? Huh?
You idiot! You're such an optimist! Oh, never mind. You really are a genius!
Which is it? Am I an idiot or a genius? Make up your damn mind.
Aren't they basically the same thing?
You're way too amused about this.
Sorry. All joking aside, you really are amazing. I've honestly never thought about it like that before. It's incredibly reckless, but I think if anyone can pull it off, you can.
So, you finally accepted how amazing I am, huh? Have you fallen in love with me?
Yes, actually.
What the? Why did you say yes? That's not like you at all.
If my answer was gonna freak you out, you shouldn't have asked in the first place.
I'm not freaking out.
You've grown a lot, Bang. You're completely different compared to when I first met you.
Yeah, I know that.
I knew you wanted to protect Tiara, but I didn't expect you to change who you are, too. If you're that kind of fencer, I'll always be with you. I'll be right by your side while we fight together. I promise.
I don't care what happens to me. Just spare my grandchild's life, please.
Grandpa!
Shut up! If you keep blabbing, I'll kill you with one blow. Whoa, what the heck? Who the hell are you?
What would you like to know about me? My name, my way of life, or perhaps my prowess with a sword?
Ah!
Thank you very much for saving us. I don't know how I could possibly repay you.
Thank you, mister.
No need to thank. Are you injured?
No, thanks to you.
I see. I'm glad.
Ah! Why?
I'll be taking this fury.
Grandpa! No!
The world is like this desert, barren and withered. The people have starved for so long, they've lost their sense of justice. I shall change this world. Starting with this.
Do we need thicker undies?
What the heck?
Oh, sorry. We went to the Catechus ice caves after the Yatagan lava flows, right? Do you remember how cold that place was? Since we're going there today, maybe it's best if we wear wool undies or something.
What in the world are you talking about?
Last time we went to the Catechus ice caves without thick clothes, it was so cold that we nearly died. So I think this time around, we should wear heavy undies to protect ourselves.
Are you serious? I don't know about you two, but there's no way I am going to do that.
But it was so cold. had snot running from their nose.
Snot? There is no way that is true!
It's true. I totally saw it, snot-nosed Tiara.
I won't forgive you for this! What about you, Fang? Did you see snot running from my nose?
I don't remember.
That's not fair, Fang. I know you don't want to get involved, but that doesn't mean you should pretend it didn't happen.
So just as I thought, Aaron was mistaken. Please don't rub your shameful behavior on me.
Don't rub any of your snot on me either.
Let's just buy the underwear already.
Welcome.
Yo, I'm here to see you.
Well, handsome, you must be a fencer, which means you're looking for a Fury. I'm selling some great Fury info for a great price.
Oh yeah, this is the first time we're meeting, huh? How annoying.
Huh? What does that mean?
Never mind. I don't need any information today, but do you sell any wool underwear?
Of course I do. 3 pairs of wool underwear will cost you this much. Wow, she's ripping us off, as usual.
Yeah, we've got no choice. I should probably buy a few more pairs for people who'll be joining us later.
As usual. This is the first time I've met you, though.
Don't worry about it. Here you go.
Thank you for your patronage. I love my customers.
You love my wallet, not me.
So, we have arrived.
This place is already freezing, and we're just standing at the entrance. Oh, score! Someone must have dropped these capes on the floor.
They haven't been dropped. It is obvious they were deliberately placed here.
Same difference. I'm gonna carve out my fate from sheer willpower, you know? So taking these capes in the name of carving fate will be a piece of cake.
What are you talking about? That logic makes no sense at all.
If you feel like complaining, you don't need to wear one.
That won't be necessary. I shall wear one.
Jeez, it's cold. We're a lot better off than last time, but this place is still freezing.
It's so cold. I was a lot happier before I walked into this cave.
I've never seen such terrible goosebumps. I'm pretty sure I could use them a great ginger.
I could really use a warm bowl of udon soup with lots of ginger right about now.
Same here. I don't even want to eat it. I just want to swim in it.
At least this wool underwear is keeping my ass warm.
I know, right? These undies are amazing! Hey! Don't stick your hands down your pants!
So warm.
Gross! Keep those hands away from me! Hey, Tiara. You've been awfully quiet. Is something wrong?
Please, don't mind me.
That nasally voice. You were all, I've never had a runny nose before. But your nose is totally leaking, isn't it? Let me see your face.
How rude of you. Stop making such false accusations.
Then why are you looking down, huh? It's dangerous to walk around with your head down.
You are so annoying. Stop wasting energy on such pointless remarks.
Fine, slip and fall. See if I care. Hey, Tiara, is your butt okay?
Wipe that devious smirk off your face.
Maybe if you weren't so stubborn about keeping your head down, you wouldn't have slipped and fell.
I wasn't keeping my head down. It is just a coincidence that I slipped on some ice.
Yeah. After we get out of this cave, we should buy an ice pack for Tiara's butt. Right, Fang?
We're all gonna need ice packs if we let our guard down. Here comes the boss. The Fury broke? Damn it! Aaron, are you alright? This enemy is definitely stronger than the last time we fought him.
That's true, but it seems to push the Fury too hard. Couldn't withstand the way you fight, Fang.
It just doesn't have enough fighting spirit. You should be ashamed of yourself, you lousy Fury.
I think we'll need those ice packs after all.
Both of you, Now is not the time for jokes! If the Fury is broken, then so is the bond that links the fencer to their fairy. It's impossible for you to fight right now. Please run. I shall handle this fight.
There's no way I'm running! You're already worn out!
You may be unharmed, but Aaron is grievously wounded. It is a fencer's duty to care for the well-being of their fairy.
Is Tiara actually worried about me? Now I've seen everything. Fang! Fang!
There's no way I'm going down from that attack!
Fang! Watch out! No!
Aaron! You idiot! Get out of the way!
I'll protect you this time, Fang!
Is this Aaron's power?
Fang! Can you move?
My body feels so light. I feel like I can fly. Let's do this! You did pretty good, Aaron. I didn't know you had this new power.
Well, I have a piece of the goddess's power. If I decide to get serious, I'm capable of all kinds of things.
I can't believe you activated it at exactly the right time.
I was so annoyed that Tiara was worried about me that I just powered up.
Which means I am the reason you were able to power up at all. You both owe me a sizable life debt.
What? You're the one who owes me? I saved you, remember?
Yes, thanks to me. You said so yourself.
I didn't literally say thanks to Tiara, you ingrate.
You guys are so damn loud. You may say mean things to each other, but you're still helping each other grow. That's what being friends is all about. No matter your differences or how much you both argue, you help each other out in times of need. Even if you don't want to.
That's a really nice thing to say about us, but...
Please stop warming your hands inside your pants!
Man, I'm tired. And hungry. I'm craving something sweet, actually.
Then your wish is granted.
Whoa! Look at all these sweets! Did someone summon a dessert genie or what?
Why, hello there. Sorry to bother you.
Harley! Pops!
Why do you know my name?
Despite my looks, I'm actually interested in researching fairies, and, that's why I know who you are?
I see. You're interested, huh?
What? Oh, just so we're clear, I'm not stalking you or anything.
You're silly. Of course I don't think you're a stalker.
She's not the type to get stalkers. She spends her days locked inside a pigsty of a room doing research and eating junk food.
Anyway, where did you get that cape?
Oh, I found it earlier. I'm pretty grateful for that, actually.
I left that cape, but it's all right. You can have it if you want.
So, this cape was yours, huh? What were you doing at the Catechus Ice Caves, then?
Oh, me? I was...
It's noisy in here. Did something happen? Oh, it's Harley and Old Man Bahas.
Oh my, you know about me too?
Hey, I'm not an old man.
Fang, do you and Aaron know these people?
This is gonna get complicated, so butt out. Go on, shoo, shoo!
Shooing me away like a bothersome insect?
Oh well, if you know who I am, that makes this easier. I'm Harley, a fairyologist. This is my fairy partner, Bahas. I'm sorry for waiting in your room like this to ambush you. I actually want to ask you for a favor.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, is it cool if I eat these desserts? You don't mind, right? Thanks for the food!
No fair, Aaron, that one's mine!
It's so delicious! ice has the perfect amount of whipped cream. The fruits are so fresh and the texture just melts in my mouth.
This tiny cake thing is much tastier. Oh, the outside is perfectly cooked, and the inside is overflowing with thick, juicy chocolate. The gooiness of the chocolate mixed with the moist outside is totally amazing.
Hey, you guys! You mustn't eat food that doesn't belong to you without permission. And where in the world did you learn to be food critics?
That's great to hear. All that baking was worth it just to see your happy faces. Whenever I cook for Harley, she's never impressed.
Unfortunately, I have no sense of taste. Hey, fancy lady, feel free to help yourself. I don't mind.
Really? Well, if you insist.
Just so you know, this tiny cake thing is mine. Mine, I say!
Then I shall try some macaroons.
How are they?
Amazing! It tastes so delicious! As if my stomach has been reunited with an old friend!
Well said. I'm quite picky about what goes in my dishes, and I go out of my way to not use harmful ingredients.
Really? I didn't know that.
What? Really? Geez, you don't know what you're missing. Oh man, it's so good.
Yep. I totally wouldn't mind repeating this moment over and over again. It's strange, though. Whatever happened to Dorcas' dinner party?
Man, you're so rude. You think about food all the time.
That's not what I mean. We met Harley after we met Lord Sherman at Dorfa's party.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tiara, have you received an invitation to a party from the Dorfa Corporation?
No, I haven't received any invitation.
I heard the party Dorfa was planning to throw got canceled.
What do you mean?
There's only one explanation I can think of. The exact moment we traveled back in time became the singularity. Because of that, the past events leading up to that singularity are beginning to change.
Sorry to interrupt, but is it alright if I explain what I'm doing here?
Talking's free, so talk away.
Thanks. Apparently there's a Fury at the Zawaza Plains, but it's being guarded by one of Dorfa's executives.
The Zawaza Plains. She must be talking about Apollonius.
You know about him, too? Jeez, you guys have good connections. Well, I've said pretty much everything I want to say. Let's all team up so we can collect that Fury.
Why do I have to do that? I'll pass. Thanks.
We'll do it. We must cross this unavoidable path if we are going to revive the goddess.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen.
I don't mind going to the Zawaza Plains, but what's your deal, Harley? You're not doing this just out of kindness, right?
I'm a fencer, too. Dorfa looks like they're up to no good, so I'd rather see you kids collect the Furies. For the sake of world peace and all that. Of course, that's not entirely accurate either. You guys were at the Catechus Ice Cave yesterday, right?
Yeah?
I have a device for measuring the energy output of fairies, and it recently recorded an unprecedented amount of energy. I was interested in finding out what kind of fairy could produce such power, so I went searching for the one responsible.
Is that? She's probably talking about when Fang and I returned to the past.
By coincidence, I saw you guys coming just as I was planning to investigate inside the Catechus Ice Cave. I'd never seen your faces before, so my curiosity was piqued. Shortly after, my device recorded another demonstration of enormous fairy energy coming from inside the cave.
Your device must have recorded the moment Aaron's power forced the Broken Fury to evolve.
Evolve, huh? That's very interesting. The reading wasn't as big as the one from the other day, but it was still impressive. I got even more curious about what kind of fairy could produce such energy, so I followed after you guys. And that led me here, to this inn. Also, I left those capes behind because I saw you guys weren't wearing much. It was my way of helping you out a little.
Wow, that was nice of you. You know, now that I think about it, does that mean you were stalking us the whole time?
I'd say that's typical Harley behavior, but I'm a little scared. She's just interested in me, right?
Come here, little fairy. I don't bite.
For some reason, her eyes seem way scarier than they did before.
All jokes aside, I just want to study that fairy's power up close. Honestly, I don't really care about world peace or doing what's right. Would you mind if someone like me tagged along with you?
Not at all. How should I put this? I'm already used to it.
If Fang okays it, then I guess it's settled.
Thanks. I'm happy to hear that.
It's refreshing to see enthusiastic eaters for a change. I'll make sure to feed you guys plenty during our journey.
For sure. I hope we get along, Pops.
We need to be careful if we're gonna go up against Dorfa. Anyway, what's your fairy's name, Fang?
Aaron.
Aaron, huh? It'd be bad if something happened to you. I'd better thoroughly examine that pretty body of yours.
Hey! Get your dirty hands off me!
You're very interesting, Aaron. You're gonna have to show me how deep this rabbit hole goes.
No! Get away from me, you quack!
This has certainly taken a turn for the bizarre.
He's only gonna experiment on Aaron, though. We still get to enjoy Bajas' free food.
My condolences, Aaron.
We're here. Let's get this over with. I want to get back to the inn and eat Bajas' home-cooked food.
Sure thing. What do you feel like eating?
Let's see. Maybe a juicy steak? Oh no, an omelet sounds good too.
Ha! Child's play. Choose something that's actually challenging to cook.
I would like a mushroom and cheese risotto.
Risotto? You can't fill up on that watery gruel. Right, Aaron?
I'm not picky.
Hey, you seem down in the dumps. Are you excited for food?
I can't really give an energetic response in this kind of situation.
Yep, your body temperature is perfectly normal. Your muscles and skeletal structure are also typical of humanoid fairies. Can you tell me again how it felt when your broken fury evolved? Was there a ringing in your ear? Or a loud gong sound? Did you get aroused? Were you praying at the time? Feel any side effects? Also, you said you only have fragments of your missing memories. Can you tell me what triggered getting those fragments back?
I'm extremely uncomfortable. Don't touch me without permission.
Harley has been at this for a while.
I'm starting to feel sorry for Aaron. What is it, Aaron? You look like you're searching for something.
I'm wondering when Lord Sherman will appear. Last time we met him at the Zawaza Plains, remember?
Oh yeah, that guy. I made him my temporary disciple after I got tired of saving him all the time.
What are you talking about? He was always saving your butt from trouble.
Who is this Lord Sherman?
You haven't met him yet, but Lord Sherman is an extremely handsome fencer brimming with love and justice. He's sensitive, kind, and oh so strong. His mouth whispers sweet songs and his fingers make the most beautiful music. He's the perfect man, a white knight valiantly riding his noble steed.
That's stupid! You're stupid!
I do not fully understand, but he sounds like he's the complete opposite of Fang.
That's right, he's nothing like Fang.
Yeah, jeez. How many times am I gonna have to listen to this crap? Since Apollonius is waiting just up ahead, I want to hold a quick strategy meeting and discuss what's gonna happen next.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna try and recruit Apollonius to my team.
That's a fun idea, but why do you want to do that?
I've decided that I'm not gonna kill my enemies anymore. I never want to kill another person ever again.
Fang, are you doing this for Emily?
Fang.
He'll fall to his knees once he sees how awesome I am, and then I'll just force him to hand over the Fury. After that, I'm gonna make him join my team, so he can help us collect the Furies. We'll be that much closer to reviving the goddess, and he won't have to die. It's like killing two birds with one stone.
Isn't that a little impossible? The notion that you're somehow awesome is patently ludicrous.
All right, strategy meeting adjourned. It's go time.
Hey, think this through.
Apollonius!
Who goes there? Why do you know my name? Are you supposed to be fencers?
Whoa, hold it! Time out. I don't want to fight you. If you just hand over your fury like a good boy, I'm willing to make you my top disciple.
Oh man, he's really doing it.
Working for me is way better than working for a stuffy corporation like Dorfa. You won't have to wake up early in the morning, and no one will hassle you if you feel like sleeping all day either. You'll have to kill some monsters here and there, but other than that, it's a pretty cushy gig. Bajas here will even feed you. What do you think? Great offer, huh?
Only Fang would think that is a great offer.
I have never been more disrespected in my entire life.
Whoa, hey! Were you listening to me? I don't want to fight you.
I've devoted my life to swordsmanship, to cleanse my soul of all earthly desires, and walk the path toward true enlightenment. There is no greater disrespect than being compared to a savage, ignorant human like you.
Why are you being so selfish? Swords and battling aren't that important. There are people who will cry if you die, you know?
That does not concern me. My sword is my only family.
You...
Until I've avenged my brother's death, my journey will never end.
Don't play dumb! You have a little sister! Don't you care about Emily's feelings?
How do you know about... No. I do not have a little sister. I severed those ties the day I poured my soul into this blade.
You idiot! I'll show you just how empty your selfish words really are!
I cannot believe I lost.
Now do you understand that you're wrong?
So how about it? Are you gonna join Fang's side now?
Kill me.
Huh?
Kill me. Defeat means death to a warrior. I would rather die than receive mercy from an opponent.
Stop being so stubborn! Dying won't make anyone happy! Don't you have someone you need to stay alive to protect?
Enough. Kill me.
Your commitment is admirable. I shall redeem your soul.
Stop! Apollonius! Hey! Get a hold of yourself! You can't die! Damn it! Why did this happen? This isn't gonna change anything!
Save your tears. He was a threat to this world from the very beginning.
Yeah, I once thought that about him too. But I can't let this happen. I just can't!
You are too naive. Once a human is tainted by evil, they will never change. They are nothing more than defects. It is my duty to eradicate those defects and purify the world.
Such arrogance! Who are you to appoint yourself judge, jury, and executioner in the name of justice?
Soon you will understand. This world cries out for my help.
Why? The Lord Sherman I know was never this obsessed with power.
What do you know about me? I've never seen you before in my life. I will use my power to judge this world accordingly. And if you try to stop me, I will show you no mercy. Surely you must realize that.
What happened to him?
Apollonius! He's still breathing!
Let me see. You're right. He's still breathing, but he's losing blood fast. He doesn't have much time left.
Emily.
Isn't there any way we can save him?
He'll succumb to his wounds before we can get him to a clinic. But I recall hearing about a fairy flower in the Rudoke blast furnace that can heal any wound instantaneously.
Got it. Just sit tight, Apollonius.
The fairy flower has no effect on the dead. You had best run while he's still breathing.
Yeah. Harley, you and Baja stay with Apollonius. Me, Aaron, and Tiara will head over there. Got it?
Alright! Let's hurry!
Be careful. The ground here is unstable.
Understood. Ah!
Whoa there! Jeez, I can't take my eyes off you even for a second.
You saved me.
Let's hurry. Time's running out.
You are actually serious about this. I must say, this is rather surprising. I never took you for someone who would work this hard to save anyone's life, much less an enemy's.
I fought Apollonius before in my timeline, and killed him. At the time, I told myself that I only did what I had to do. But then, I met Apollonius' little sister afterward. She told me she was on a journey to avenge her brother's death.
Apollonius was whispering her name earlier.
I'm not going to let anyone die anymore. Death isn't just a tragedy, it's a chain reaction that screws up everyone around it.
So that is what happened.
Plus, if I let Apollonius die here, I won't be able to save anyone else. I'll just repeat the same fate as before.
You know, Aaron said that Sherman person was brimming with love and justice, but his actions would suggest otherwise.
He was much kinder before we were sent to the past. He wasn't arrogant at all.
The moment we were sent back in time became the singularity, right? So everything that's supposed to happen is starting to change. Maybe that's what's affecting Sherman. That means I have a duty to snap him out of his dumbass behavior. I know I act tough, but I'm actually a really nice guy.
Is that something a nice person would say unprompted?
Look! It's the fairy flower!
All right, let's grab it and hurry back. All right, now I can bring the fairy flower to... Oh, crap!
The flower's all withered. That monster's poison must have dried it up.
What do I do? I can't save Apollonius with this! Damn it! What am I supposed to do now? Emily's gonna lose her brother again. Wait, Emily. The amulet that Emily gave me. If I remember right.
This is bad. The bleeding isn't stopping.
His wound just barely missed his heart. He'd already be dead if it wasn't for that. We should be grateful that Fang charged at his assailant before he could complete his attack.
But if we don't do something about this wound...
Hey! We're back!
Did we make it in time?
Thank goodness. He's still breathing, but barely.
Tilt his head. Need him to drink this. Oh, you're awake now. I hope you're feeling grateful, Apollonius. From now on, your life belongs to me. So don't go losing it without my permission. I even made sure to write my name on it.
Before I lost consciousness, I heard you were going to the Rudoke blast furnace. Seems that wasn't a hallucination.
No need to thank us. Just serve us well. The future depends on it.
Fight me. No matter how many times you spare my life, I will not falter from this course. Betraying Dorfa and allying with my enemies is out of the question. As long as I still draw breath, I will point my sword at you.
You stubborn idiot!
Your words are meaningless. Now fight!
Well, now will you join me?
Why, Are you still going on about that?
Do you know who this amulet belonged to?
Spare me your pointless words.
Just shut up and listen to me! Your little sister Emily wanted me to give this amulet to you because she couldn't do it herself!
What? She did?
There was medicine in here. That's what saved your life!
It does not matter. She has nothing to do with this. Now fight me again!
You bastard! Your sister was worried about keeping you safe! Doesn't that mean anything to you? I don't care what you want.
I'll defeat you over and over again until you're crying and begging to join my party! Huh? What's so funny?
I'm not sure. I don't fully understand it myself. It's been a long time since I've felt so content. Don't get me wrong. I'm more than willing to fight you for as long as you wish. But I'm choosing not to.
Are you gonna run away?
No. I'm your enemy, but you saved my life. And despite my ingratitude, you still asked me to join you. This has never happened to me.
Does this mean...
Yes. I'll become your overseer.
All right! Wait, my overseer? Hell no! You're gonna start from the bottom and work your way up, just like everyone else.
But that was rather sudden. Earlier you were so insistent about not betraying Dorfa.
It's true. Betraying Dorfa is an unforgivable offense. But the honor and justice displayed by this young man is beckoning my soul to join him. Now that I realize that, the path I must walk is clear to me.
So you've fallen in love with me, huh? Nice. I guess even a bashful pretty boy like you knows how to listen to people.
Don't ever call me that again.
I hope we get along, Mr. Apollonius. You are older than Fang and I, so you strike me as someone who is very responsible, especially since Harley is somewhat disappointing.
Hey, what's so disappointing about me?
Harley, was it? Please keep your distance from me. I don't want my earthly fire started.
Huh?
We'll throw a welcome party for Apollonius tonight. I'll show off my full repertoire of cooking techniques.
Oh, I want meat! Make a bunch of dishes that are piled high with meat and meat and more meat.
That sounds really... meaty. Welcome! I've got some steaming hot info all ready for my favorite customer. I'm offering it at this discounted rate. What do you think? Sold! Thank you for your patronage. Let's see. Apparently there's a Fury located at Solaru Village, but it's under occupation by a fencer named Zeng.
Zank, huh?
So we have to go there again? I really don't like that guy.
I see. So that's who we must face.
Huh? You know who Zank is? Still, the only way you're getting a refund is if my info turns out to be false. And I won't lower the price either.
Yeah, thanks anyway. At least we know where to go now. Let's head over to Solaru Village.
All right, good luck. Come again.
Fang, do you know who Zank is?
Yeah, I'm sort of familiar with him.
Zank is one of Dorfa's 4 heavenly czars, along with Mariana, Paiga, and myself. However, his soul is wrought with bloodlust and hedonism. It would be best if you didn't engage him recklessly.
I see. So you're saying he's one of your former comrades?
I've never considered him a comrade. I admit he's strong, but he's a cruel, brutal man governed only by his base impulses.
I already know this, man. Jeez, this is gonna suck. I don't remember this place so fondly.
He'll be fine. I mean, we defeated him before, remember?
Idiot! It seems you've forgotten that I'm actually a genius.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Why bother fighting some annoying battles? I'm just gonna make this short and sweet. I remember that the Fury should be inside the village's dungeon. So we'll just sneak into the dungeon, steal the Fury, and avoid fighting Zank at all.
A wise decision. Avoiding that fiend is the best course of action.
You're right. That's a much better idea than confronting him head on. I'm impressed, Fang.
Yeah, so... Aaron, go search for the dungeon.
What are you doing? Fight! Risk everything in a glorious fight to the death! I'll spare the victor's life!
Please,
Don't make us!
We'd never do that. We're brothers.
Idiots! That's why it's so hilarious! Man, you're both pissing me off! If you care about brotherly love so much, then just die together! Fools! Can no one entertain me?
Then snap! Snap, snap, snap! More snapping! Snap, snap! Snappity snap!
That's enough, Senk.
What? Are you seriously giving me orders? Huh, Paiga?
Did you forget that I technically outrank you?
So what? You got a problem with my methods?
No, not at all. However, it might be best if you tried a more amicable approach.
Shut the hell up! Why do you care anyway? We've got the Fury. Quit complaining!
No, that's not it, but please, you must calm down. We need to collect the Furies in secret, and we especially can't risk damaging Gorfa's reputation. Our stock would fall drastically. We'd lose all public trust, and once that happens, we could kiss our year-end bonuses goodbye. If that happens, how am I supposed to pay my mortgage, my daughter's tuition, or my bar tab?
Wow, I'm impressed. You're such a hard worker.
Shut up! You be quiet!
Did you just tell me to shut up? Paiga, you bastard. Are you volunteering to help me relieve some stress?
Not at all. I was talking to Vivian. More importantly, where did you put the Fury?
Don't worry about it. I stuck it in the dungeon for safekeeping.
I'm back! We've pretty much found out where we need to go. Just do what I say, okay? It looks like there are a lot of guards on duty, but as long as we navigate carefully, I'm sure it'll be alright. Let's try to avoid any unnecessary fights.